Welcome back. We're back here with the Bridgertons, and we are back here with Amelia. Let's recap last time. Amelia introduced Baron to her family, and he proposed. Her father approves, and she says yes. He tells her to cut off her other suitors, but she can't let go of Roberts for reasons she doesn't understand. Daphne tells her to marry her best friend. She begins to have doubts. Baron kisses her in public to force her to marry him. When he realizes that she is stuck on Robert, and him and Robert end up arguing. Robert confesses his love. Simon doesn't want Amelia to marry someone just so he can end up seeing her married before he dies, and tells her to take as much time as she needs. Obviously, he'll always be there with her, whether in physical form or not. And then the Ton finds out the truth about Baron's parentage. So that's where we left off. So everyone has just found out the truth that Baron is illegitimate, and it is quite a big deal. You can just take that because. So that's quite a big deal. It is the middle of the night, though, so nobody's really doing anything just yet. I think that, yeah, it looks like Daphne and Simon are just kind of keeping an eye on Amelia. They're knowing how she feels and that she is really stressed and everything. So they're just keeping an eye on her since obviously she's having a difficult time right now finding out the truth about Baron, even though she was kind of thinking that maybe she wasn't going to marry him. Maybe she was, but you know, still, it's hard for someone that you really thought like you were going to marry, that you could love and everything. Like, even though she is realizing that maybe she loves Robert more, still, it's a difficult position to be put in. Oh, that just reminded me. Okay, I'm going to make a note uh, to put this spreadsheet in the description down below so that you guys can see it too. Someone did ask me for that. So before I forget, I'm going to make a note. Okay, you guys are pregnant. Okay. Notes. Let's see, because we're still working on Caroline. Needs to get to level 3 writing. Here she is. These kids are going to have nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. Because they're going to be finished with all of their skills before we finish what we're doing here. Like, Caroline doesn't need to hurry. Neither does David, because... Oh, also, I read an article. I almost forgot. I read an article that was like, oh, well, apparently they went to college at like 16 or something. Like, it's not like he's going to turn 18 and then go to university. It was like you go to university from like 16 to 18 and then you go on your grand tour. So we'll have to keep that in mind for David here. Okay. So how old is he now? How old is David? Here. So if he's 20 here, 19, 18, 17. Okay, so 17, 18. Okay, so maybe next year we'll have him go on his tour while we're here doing our thing. Okay. So yes, it's the middle of the night. Everyone is really stressed about the whole thing. Lots of stuff is going on. All right, you're good. Were you just cross-stitching? I mean, that's fine if you want to. Okay. Here we are. Actually, what's your grades look like? Oh, he's a C student. Okay, well, we'll work on actually getting his grades up so that he can graduate early so that he can go on his tour. So it's actually unusual, based on the article I read, that Simon would have even gone to university. I mean, obviously he went there, like, people only went there just to make connections. Like, most of the time, especially people who are going to get titles, they weren't there to get a degree or anything. They don't need one. So they were there to make connections and stuff, but most of the time, like, higher up people, like a duke, would most likely just be dealing with tutors and stuff. He wouldn't be going off and doing all of the university stuff. Okay, let's get some more cross stitching wherever I left that over here. Okay. Simple, large hoop. Okay. All right. So there you are. You're doing your homework. He can't do extra credit work or anything, but That's fine. So obviously our family is having a hard time right now because they are sort of scandal adjacent, if you will. Look at how pretty she is. Hold on, let me get a picture. I love her. Okay. Um, yeah, you're done, right? Yeah, okay. And you are just working on that. You need it to level 4, so whatever, but... Oh, yes, you work hard. All right, so everyone else is going to go out. You know, we're scandal adjacent, so we have to go out and pretend like everything's fine. Just do our thing. Um, hmm. Let's see. Where should we go? Let's go to the theater. That's a good option, I feel like. With our parents. Okay, so Amelia is going to go to the theater with her mother and father. And then we'll see where we go from there. Let's go to society and start a gathering. Okay. All right, so here we are at the theater. What should we do? Maybe we'll go upstairs and, you know, obviously we would have a box, but there's not really enough room in these boxes for more people. I don't think I put any on the other side now. Okay, just this side. I only put like 3 boxes. Yeah, this is the top of the building. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what my plan was. To make 1,000,000 bathrooms, apparently. Okay, so who's this? Oh, that's the Duke. Okay, let's say that, so this is Baron's father. Let's say that he has approached her to tell her that, you know, he's sorry that she got wrapped up in these issues and that, you know, he only ever meant to help his family get their, what's it called? Like, only ever meant to help his family be able to have a good status, to have an heir and all that stuff. And so he didn't ever want this to actually like become a problem for anyone. He can't believe that his wife would do that to tell everybody about it. Eloise is chaperoning. I love that. She's like, you better stay away from my sister or my niece in case you're stressing her out. But yeah, so they're talking, and is this? No, that's Robert. Robert is hanging around too. Of course he is. Um, so yeah, they're just all very like stressed. So anyway, Amelia kind of wanders off, it looks like, into the hall. Let's go back here. Let's have her take a break in the you know, resting room because she's stressed. Like she is like doesn't know what to do. You know, everyone's talking about her problems. Let me actually grab Baron to bring him here. Everyone's talking about her issues and about, you know, Baron and like, are they still going to get married? And they're all very curious and all this stuff. And so she's just going to enjoy this architecture briefly. Oh my gosh, she wants to be mean to him. Give him the cold shoulder. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, so yes, give him the cold shoulder. Where are you, Baron? Like, what is taking so long to get up here? Okay, so she's going to give him the cold shoulder. She's mad at him. She feels like he has... Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's mad. She's mad. Look at her. She is going to just basically be like, the camera. Why is the camera doing this? Okay. She is going to tell him, like, you know, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe that you hurt me this way. You know, I would have understood if you had come to me and you had told me but you didn't, and now I have to hear it from everyone else, and it's just really frustrating. And she's like, I don't even feel like I really know you. I don't feel like you really know me. And obviously you are not like good enough for me because you did all of this. And I really do think that Amelia, she was looking for love, right? Um she's not looking for someone to just, did he leave? Oh, come on. Um she was looking for love. If he had um a bad reputation or something, like if he had told her, if he had like a low status, any of this stuff, like she would have understood as long as she felt like that they were in love and she loved him and all this stuff. And so, oh, Nanami had their baby. Okay. It's a baby girl. Where's my spreadsheet? 1, and the baby gets a 4, 8, 12, or 16. I don't know if I should even have this. Okay, well let's just roll for both. Okay, so mom can't get a 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, and then what was 3? Because I did like 0 on the, oops, sorry, wrong spreadsheet. I did like 0 to 2 here, so 1, 5, and 10, whatever. I don't know. We'll say the baby lived. Families, okay. So here we are with these two. Insert a row below. For some reason, that didn't move the thing. And, okay, the Duke, they had a girl. So, let's see. Let's go with girl, Regency, Japanese names. Maybe Nanami is going to, want to choose the girl's name. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, we already had a sim in the Japanese one with that name-ish. So, how about... They're all good. Why? Okay. How about Kaya? Because I feel like that's also like a name that... I don't know. Let's just go with Kaya. So she's going to break up with him. There we go. I actually want to just change this to suitors. Will the club disappear if there's no one in it? We're going to find out, but... Okay. So yes, she's breaking up with him. She basically, okay, what I'm trying to say is that she breaks up with him not because of his status, but because she, like, because he lied to her, because he didn't tell her about who he really was, because he also, kept trying to control her, and she didn't really understand his true nature, and just all this stuff where, like, she felt like he has misrepresented himself to her. Okay, so what do we call, would she be Lady since she's the daughter of a duke? The younger sons of a duke have Lord. Okay, so she would probably be Lady. Lady Kaya. Let's see. Okay. So, and obviously we only can have one baby a year here. How should I go about this? I need another row because obviously there's the potential for more people to have children. Baby this year, maybe? So, and the answer is yes. So that way I know not to get them pregnant again this year, and then I'll clear this row out at the end of the year. Okay, that's what we're going with. You know what? What is this? Discuss fear of death, and you can do it with an elder sim, so let's talk to Violet. So she's basically going to come and try to spend time with her family, and she's really stressed. And we know that, so like Amira is having problems too, because it also came out that she was illegitimate. Violet, are you leaving? Violet, I was trying to talk to you. Gosh. Yeah, so Amira is obviously also having problems. Her and Ren, they just had a child, and yet she is, you know, causing problems by being illegitimate, so that hurts Ren's reputation as well. And since they're already married, it's not like he can exactly just walk away from it. So there's a lot of complicated stuff. Oh, everybody is like standing around enjoying the oh my gosh, is that Milo Joliffe? Yes, it is. So that's so funny because obviously his grandson is another person that we are going to marry. But yes, so Amelia isn't mad about the status. She's mad about the lies, about the manipulation, about all of that stuff. And so that's where we're going there. Oh, she just introduced herself to Simon and they did not like each other, so that's fine. But yes, so let's maybe, is Robert around? No, he's not. Okay, well, let's end the gathering then because we might as well go home. Okay, so she's stressed. Amelia is stressed because everybody's talking about her and she knows for sure now that she is not going to be with Baron because he's a liar, and she just feels so uncomfortable with the whole situation. So she is not going to deal with that. Let's, I guess, switch control because that's annoying. Okay. So she's just broken up with her fiance, I guess. Actually, I wonder if, like, since it was an arranged marriage, do we have to tell Simon as well? Let's see. Oh no, see, it says complain about arrangement. Okay, so hold on. So she's going to talk to Simon. The real question is it really the case that, how do I break off the arranged marriage? Is it really the case that, the weather would be like this? No, no, not that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying, Simon. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this arrangement. I don't really see anything. I don't know. Can you call off the arrangement for her? Let's see. Yeah, it says congratulate on match. I don't know how to do this. Maybe if she goes to actions? Like, is she still engaged? I don't know. Hold on, let me go to Lord Baron. Courting, broken engagement, proposal. I mean, I don't know for sure. They shouldn't be courting still, though, so maybe I'll pull him over here for a second just to fix that. I know that that's not what would really happen, but this is a Sims, so let's go to Regency. Decline proposal? I don't really know how some of this stuff works. Decline proposal. So maybe Simon's going to officially end the everything. Let's end the courtship. And then, okay, hold on. I already declined the proposal. Is it still there? Is it still there still? It is. Okay. Yeah, discuss newly arranged marriage. How do I do this? I'm not really sure, to be completely honest with you. Small talk? I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Let's not worry too much about it. Okay, so we need you to cross stitch. Is the baby unconscious on the floor over there? Okay, so she's just broken up with Baron. That is what has just happened. And she's obviously taking a break here. And as you know, we've sort of talked about is that Robert is in mourning right now as well because of his father passing away. I didn't put his family in mourning clothes. I mean, honestly, I don't think the mother is super mad about her husband dying, but whatever. Oh, you know what? Let's do some school projects for David so that he can get his school stuff up. I want him to. Where'd you put your homework then? Oh, he's working on it right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you working on it while you're doing this? That's weird. I feel like something went wrong here. Oh, there's some homework. Yeah, you can get lost now. Okay. So here we are. He's just working on that. Oh, you're doing your homework. You really don't need to because you're a woman. Oh, she can't do that right now. Okay, well, fine. All right, so we are in trouble here. Okay, yes. All right, now, you guys, I'm so sorry, but the time is coming. I know that some of you said we could kill Simon later. However, if I roll for something, I want to do it within the time frame. So I rolled for Simon to die, so he is going to try and he is going to die during Amelia's story because I rolled for him to. I also didn't roll for anything today, so let's do this. How about a D6, please? A 3. I don't think we've gotten a 3 yet. Oh, there's 13. Well, have a marriage proposal fall through already happened to us, so I guess I'll roll a D12. 3. Make an enemy. After you make an enemy, roll a D3 to see the outcome. Ooh. Means that they're your enemy for life. D3. Is there such a thing? Enemy for life, public fight, or murder. Okay. Well, we don't have a 3, but we have a 6, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, we did not just roll to murder somebody. Okay, murder, you kill them or challenge them to a duel. So maybe we could have someone challenge someone to a duel. If you kill the sim, roll to see if you are caught. D20 if evens. D20 if even gets caught, if odd gets away. If you are caught, jail for life. If you decide to challenge to a duel, roll a D100. 50 and under, you win. 51 and over, you die. Okay, let's come here, and I'm gonna put another thing at a row. This notes sheet is a mess. I'm so sorry. But make an enemy. Murder. You can duel. Roll to see if caught. Okay. I really do feel like I should just do like a random number generator. Okay. So that way I can more easily do some of these things that may not necessarily fit into, you know, a D20 set. Okay. What are you doing, Daphne? You're dancing? He's dying. Your husband is dying. Okay, so Simon's health is deteriorating again. He's been sick for a while, but now he's starting to deteriorate more quickly. So that is something that everyone's nervous about. He's still doing his homework. I think that the whole family, you know, after everything that's happened with Baron and all the stress, let's have Amelia come sit with her father and mother. So she's going to come over here and sit with them and basically, you know, talk about her fears and how she's worried about the whole engagement and all of this stuff. Are you crying? Why are you crying? She's worried. She's worried about the engagement. She's worried about, her father dying. She's worried about everything, and she's scared, and she doesn't know what to do, and she's just very stressed. She's very, very stressed because she feels like, she's about to lose her major advocate in the situation that she's in. Like, she would be having a much easier time if, of course, she would have a much easier time if Simon was available to her, especially as she starts to deal with maybe pushback from the other Duke or anything like that, Stress, 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 stress. So there's that. Are you all done? Oh. Yeah, they're worried about their dad. Also, David is scared. Like, David has the right to be very nervous because when his father dies, that is going to make him the Duke. That is going to put a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. And not only that, but like, he's not ready for it. He's like 16 years old. He really is. He's 16 years old, and he is not ready to lose his father. And he's not ready to have his life change in that way. So that's just the way it is, right? Anyway, how are you doing? Okay. So the whole family is going to be spending some time alone here. Why don't actually it's 3 in the morning, so no, we won't, but as soon as it starts to become more socially acceptable to do things. Okay. You do your extra credit work, please. I need you to get an A in school so I can have you graduate early. Okay. She is still cross-stitching. What level are you at? 2. Okay. We need... Are you done with that? Why did you just put it on the floor? We need... Oh, that's my dog. Can I help you? Oh, you want to be pet. Okay, I can only use one hand to play The Sims right now. We need level 4 cross-stitch for her. Anyway, he's doing his homework. She's talking to her mother. Everything is going wrong at the same time, I know I act like I'm not the one who caused all this. Yeah, okay. Anyway, she's cross-stitching. I love that Caroline and her brother are actually really good friends. I love that for them. Did you finish your extra credit? Okay. Why don't you place this in the world? Okay. Here it is, and then you can start working carefully. Hopefully, we can get him up to an A soon. And then if we can do that by the time we finish, if we can get him graduated from school by the time we finish with Amelia's story, then during Belinda's story, he can kind of be off on his... Although, would he do a grand tour if he suddenly has the responsibilities of a duke, right? Would he still do that? I feel like Daphne would encourage him to be able to live as normally. Oops, he's late for school. That's not going to help his... It's not going to help his grades. Okay, so what we're going to do here is go to Bridgertons and start a gathering. So the Bridgertons are actually going to... I love this. Like, how domestic is this? That they're just, like, hanging out, playing chess. Amelia is cross-stitching. They're just enjoying their time together. Can you make a good picture for me, please? Not really. You can't really. You guys are weird. Anyway, I love that. It's so nice. Okay, so we've started the Bridgerton gathering. Let's have everyone come and hang out. There we go. Oh, apparently Harvest Fest is tomorrow. Okay, what is this? Talk over relationship fears with Simon. Ooh. Okay, so while everyone is here, I want Amelia to talk to her grandmother because she wasn't able to do that last time. So let's discuss fears with your grandma. The baby is always crying. Oh my gosh. Okay. So all of the Bridgertons are here to spend some time together. Simon wanted to be surrounded by family, especially as he's having, especially as he's getting very close to dying. let's have Daphne actually talk over the relationship fears like she wanted. I think she's probably afraid of being alone. Why am I going to mean? She's probably afraid of being alone. She's afraid of not having the person, her person that she loves very much, and she's afraid of, you know, maybe eventually moving on. Maybe she would, maybe she wouldn't, but like, so when I was reading um the book of short stories, the Bridgerton book of short stories, basically Violet was like, I wasn't not looking for anything, but it just never came. Like she's like, I would have remarried if it came up, but it never did. So, wow, he is sad and you are happy. Oh, Simon, Simon, don't go. It's okay. Man, I am just rolling all the super dramatic rolls for real. Okay, so Simon is going to pass away soon, actually. But let's just continue on here. Did you not talk to your grandmother like I asked you to? Let's discuss fears, please. Okay. Yeah, so Daphne is also thinking about her future, and Simon kind of gives her the okay. Like, I know he doesn't need to, but he's kind of talking to her. He just died and turned into an urn without anything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That was fast. Let's put him, I guess, out here. Oh my gosh. Caroline has inherited the Hastings estate. That's not what was supposed to happen. Okay. That's interesting. I don't remember it being her. No, Ren is not going to go out on a date with you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So everyone is sad because Simon just passed away. Obviously, they have a young child. I don't think Daphne will ever remarry. I really don't, because she, like Violet said, she's done everything. Like she has done everything that she needed to do. She is, um, you know, what color is this? No, I want like, do I have anything that's like, maybe something like that. I don't know how exactly Regency that looks, but let me go with custom content. But yeah, so I don't think that, nope, that's not right. I couldn't see it, so I clicked on it. This could work actually. Yeah, this could work. So yes, we are in mourning now, and Daphne is, obviously going to have a really hard time. I'm gonna leave that on you like that, but yes, she is. I don't think she's ever gonna remarry because she doesn't need to. You know what I mean? Like she had her great love, and she has no intention of replacing him. But also, like, on top of that, you have to kind of think about, um, like Violet said, she had children, she had everything she needed. When we talk about like Francesca remarrying, well, Francesca didn't have any children. She was still very young. Like, Daphne's in her 40s. She has 4 children. She has 5 children, right? Yeah, 5 children. She doesn't really, she doesn't need to. Plus, she still has to raise Edward. So, there's that. Okay. So she's going to stay here. Also, I feel like, I was going to say, I feel like Daphne would actually encourage David to go on his tour and, kind of live his life the way that people would, like, that people his age would do. Like, she doesn't want him to miss out because his father died. Like, Daphne can run the estate for a little while. Like, it's not like it's not like it's that hard for her. So let's go to, where is he? Simon. Black and white. Save. In Bridgerton. Simon Bassett. Replace. Okay. I can't believe Violet outlived Simon. Okay. Bridgerton, Simon, except it hasn't finished downloading yet. Okay. But yeah, so it's tough. It's tough. Okay. There he is, and that means that David Bassett is now, I cut that, the Duke of Hastings. Let's get Edward here as now Earl Cliveden as a courtesy title, because he would be next in line. Okay. Oh my goodness, poor guys. All the kids are still at school too. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're still in mourning. I feel bad for Daphne, but that's just the way it is. Everyone is very sad. Okay. I think that's going to be hard too for David, because he already was kind of feeling out of sorts, maybe not feeling like he is the man he should be, and yet, can I graduate early? Yeah. And yet, can I help you? Go away. He's got a lot going on. Okay, well, I didn't have to do anything then. Fine. Okay. No way. Wait a second. Who was that? That was Baron, right? He did not just ask us if he could go on a date with someone else. He's obviously trying to make her jealous. He's trying to do something here, because he is definitely doing something. Okay, so everyone is here. You need to go back to cross stitching. I know we're all in mourning, but so maybe we'll say that he was able to graduate, even though he, because he's now the Duke. Actually, you are not supposed to get this. You are. Although, okay, when Daphne moves out into a dower house, we'll give her an estate as well. And then, okay. So, cross stitch level 3. Okay, you have one more level to go there. David is feeling stressed. Let's check his Somology panel. He's part of the aristocracy. What is... Let's see. Royalty mod cheats. Okay. He has risen in rank. He is now the Duke. He does have a lot of stuff to do regarding that. Okay. Everyone is okay. I mean, they're not okay, but their family is all here. All the Bridgertons have been here. Let's end this gathering, actually. So all the Bridgertons have been here to help them, to be with them, and all of that. We have, David is now in charge. No. He's still a kid. He's not going to need to do that much right now. We can say that some time is going to pass. So what I'm going to do is modify the household and create a sim. And we'll go to my hashtag. Do custom content. What I want is Let's see. I don't think there are any single Sims in any of these. Might just have to do 2 Sims. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What I want is some new like servants in the house. Gonna be honest, looking for someone who isn't white. Maybe I could add a group of 3. I already added these guys, didn't I? Yes, I did. Why didn't I like that? I guess I forgot to. Did I add the ladies too? Was this the ladies group I added? Can't remember now. What do I want to do here? What am I trying to do here? Oh, it's because it's the same guys. Just re-uploaded? The same ladies too. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, it looks like it's all the same Sims. I wonder why. Anyway, let's I guess let's grab these guys. Let me like them in both of these things. Am I gonna be able to fit them? I know, but I can't have like just one group. Okay, well, fine. 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 Be that way. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can just rename some of them. Maybe I could do that. So let's go here. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. It's fine. Yeah, so actually, maybe I could just. Where did I put the servants? Here. All right, well, you can fit 3 more. There we go. So I'm going to add in this group by Seb Marin, and I guess also by Cool2228. They look the same to me, so let's place the household. And then, what did I put these guys in? Like, okay. I mean, you can keep wearing this. Maybe I'll leave him in this for, well, let's see. How old are you guys? Are you all young adults? Okay. Let me change like your everyday wear. Let me give you a little bit shorter hair too. Maybe not that short. That's good. Yeah, so I don't know what to put you in actually. Okay, so let me go back up here. What I'm thinking is I need a gardener. I guess this is the outfit I've been putting them in. This looks like a restaurant outfit, but maybe we could say that it's also for a gardener. I mean, a gardener could be someone who needs a little pouch to hold things, right? Oh, wait, maybe this one looks good. Yeah, I think this one looks good. Okay, and I'll leave you in your formal clothes and whatever. That's fine. Then I'll come back again. Actually, that was for wedding stories, I believe. So, wedding stories. Okay. Put you in this. And you're going to be my gardener. Then we have this guy. You're going to be, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Put you in this outfit. You can also be a gardener. I don't know. We have substantial grounds. And then you can be, I think I can have like a chef. Well, those guys are probably chefs. Like a handyman. I don't know. I don't know, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, maybe this. You're the handyman. What? No. Pax. Dream home decorator, right? Yeah. Okay. So yes, I want to introduce some new Sims. Except this guy, his name is going to be Kellen Butler. I know you see where I'm going with this. Okay. Let me just quickly add them to stuff. Okay, so I know you see where I'm going with this. Kellen Butler is in fact the name of the future Earl of Wessex. Is it Earl? I don't know. Belinda's future guy. So let me add you to, do I have like a servants club? Yes. You guys all need to go to the servants club. The club is full. Not if I have anything to say about it. Club points. Here. Add people. Excellent. Now you can join the club too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to label you. No way, is he cringy? He is. He's cringy and he's clumsy. I love that for you. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. Do you know why that's so perfect? Oh, I need someone with a title to come here. Okay, it's so perfect because I need Anthony. Because if he's going to be for Belinda and she's socially awkward, they can both be awkward. It'll be great. Okay, let me control Anthony. And come over here and you are going to servant management, mark a servant gardener. Okay. Then I guess you, servant management, mark a servant, I guess you'll also be gardener. Because I really thought like handyman was going to be an option, but it's not. Servant management, okay, so everyone's a gardener, and the other guys are chefs, and the ladies are maids. We don't have any nannies right now. We probably should have nannies, but we don't. Who was in the Bridgertons? You were. Okay, so you need to leave the Bridgertons. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Although I didn't get any pictures. Did I have a spot for the servants in the thing? Maybe I just won't add them until it's time. But yes, Earl of Wexford. Right now, there's no male heir. And so Belinda later marries Kellen Butler, apparently. Yeah, so, okay. So I think that's where we're going with this. I want to start introducing her story before we actually start doing her story. So I'm thinking that Kellen will be like, a gardener. Like, so keep in mind, I did just watch Bridgerton season 3, and so keep in mind the boxer guy's family, where, he was. Why are you not home? the Boxer's family, where all of a sudden his son became a baron. So, um, you know, it's pretty handy. And so what we're going to say is that like maybe Kellen was a gardener and whatever, and then his predecessor passed away without having a male heir, and then he's the closest relative they could find. So servant management, gardener, call for existing gardener. What are you doing? Did that work? Is it because we don't know him? You know what we need is hire service butler. That's what we need. The butler. Sign bed to butler. Here he is. Let me control sim. I'm going to add him to the servants club, and then I'm going to really? Okay. Well, it's fine, but I'm still going to call him. Well, I guess it's already 9:47. Okay, fine. Fine. Not yet. Tomorrow. We're all still very sad about Simon. Okay. And also sad for like little Edward, who's not even going to remember his father. Come sit out here, Daphne. Oh my gosh, come sit out here and look at your husband's grave. Oh my gosh, so sad. My heart. I like to do these things. I'm terrible, but I love the drama. Oh, if only it was light out and I could get a nice picture of her holding the baby in front of the grave. Oh, yeah. But anyway, whatever. I know everyone would be wearing black, but then they wouldn't be wearing black. And I'm just like not really interested in changing everyone's outfits over and over and over again. I'm just going to change Daphne's outfit to black. And then if she ever feels like she can, re-enter society in that way, or whenever she's done mourning or whatever, then she will change her outfits again. Yes, that's what I was going for. So obviously they also have a lot to do to start to make it so that David is the Duke. Like, obviously we know that like when Simon entered the show, he was like, oh, I'm here to, handle the issues with now that I'm the Duke. So I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff he has to do. I'm going to plug in my headphones. Sorry if it sounds like it's moving around because I can't find the place. There we go. Okay. Yes, you are going to continue to cross stitch. Oh, look at these siblings. Oh my gosh. You know what? They're reminiscing. They're talking about their father and how much they enjoyed, him and how great he was, and how they'll make sure that their little brother remembers him, or at least knows about him, and all this stuff where they're just discussing and talking about how they'd be really happy to keep their father's memory alive. So that's what I'm thinking. So let's get her to cross stitch level 4. There we go. Good job. And then we need to get to dancing level 4, and then you're done. Then you'll be all done. You're already dancing level 3. Come on, you got this. But there's no music playing. Turn on classical dance. Oh, Daphne, Daphne, Daphne. Poor Daphne. You know what I'm going to do, too, as soon as the daylight comes, is invite Violet over. I feel like Violet would have a lot to help Daphne with. So That would be good. Caroline is going through a phase. That's not a shock. Come dance. Why are there cross stitches everywhere? The Sims shouldn't just put them down on the floor. Ooh, okay. Let's have you dance. Oh, and it's also Harvest Fest, so actually, where's our butler? Here he is. Let's ask him. Butler. Assign task. I guess I can't tell him to do that. I will control him. Control sim. And I will go down to the kitchen and prepare a grand meal. Okay. You do that. No, you're not going to do that? Hey, are you going to do this or not? Okay, good. And then, let me fix you. Let's invite over Helen. Just going to grab Caroline. So, I guess let's talk to him. For some reason, she doesn't need to introduce herself, which is... Oh, no, sorry, not Caroline. Belinda. Belinda. Let's talk to him a little bit. And we'll have you guys go out and sit and chat here. So, Belinda is hanging out in the garden because she wants to be near her father's grave, and she is just reminiscing, and she sees the gardener, who is obviously taking good care of the grounds and everything, and she sees the gardener, and they strike up a conversation, or maybe he strikes up a conversation with her by being cringy, right? Like, he's cringy, right? So maybe he says something really stupid and she thinks it's actually kind of funny. And they start talking, and, she's socially awkward. He's cringe. And, they're just going to talk, and she's going to tell him, like, I never really got along with people that well. And I just feel like, I'm not the person like my sisters. Both my sisters are like social butterflies, and she's kind of telling him about all this stuff, and they're having this conversation, and he's like, I understand because I have a hard time myself. People always think I'm cringe. They don't get it. Like, they don't get my sense of humor. And so they're both kind of talking to each other about it, about how they they get it, right? Like, they get it. And so it's easier for her to talk to him as well because, like, keep in mind, like, this is just the gardener, right? Like, he's just the gardener. So it's not like there's any sort of social pressures to be, to be, what's the word? Like, smart or witty or whatever in front of the gardener. And so they're just chatting, and they're having a good time chatting. And then she actually, Amelia comes out to their father's gravesite and sees them chatting. And Amelia is not really going to begrudge her sister for having a conversation. She's obviously having a hard time. And so Amelia is just going to kind of chaperone her a little bit, be like, hello, you were alone here. So anyway, everyone should come in for dinner, wherever that may be. Where is it? I told you to make a grand meal. Did you do it or not? Did he do it? This is the serving table, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's not. Uh-oh. Where is the serving table? Is it up here? Is it all the way up here? No. Big sigh. Okay, I don't think he actually cooked anything for us. That's a bummer. You don't do what I tell you to do. Okay, well, let's... I don't know. Maybe they're just not going to celebrate. Oh my gosh, Violet, you're around? I mean, you're way over there, so no. Okay, I think that they're just not going to celebrate that much this year. All right, so he's left. Maybe Amelia's kind of like, oh, like, what's up? And, oh, Caroline and David are close. I love that. Amelia's just going to be like, you know, you okay? Like, do you need anything? And so Belinda's going to just basically be like, I'm fine. I was just, you know, reminiscing about dad and all that stuff. So very sad, but that's just the way it is. Okay. So I did want her to meet Kellen at least and become like sort of friendly with him. Because what I'm thinking is when we start her part, she'll be like kind of friendly with him and then he'll suddenly inherit a title and it will change the dynamic of being friendly together. So that's what I'm thinking there. There's your dad's gravestone. That's kind of crooked. There we go. That's better. Let's... Violet. Oh, you're right there. Hold on, Violet. Wait. Okay, so also we're going to have Violet and Daphne talk. Violet obviously is going to have some advice for Daphne about being a widow, about being a widowed mother, about having to, you know, help her son with the, you know, estate, with being a title holder and, you know, being young still and all this stuff. And so they're going to chat and she, you know, Daphne's going to ask her for advice and, you know, all that stuff. So that is where we're at. Baron is still trying to make Amelia jealous. Obviously, Amelia is in mourning, so nobody is really seeing her. So, yeah, I think that is probably where we're going to... Oh my gosh, are you guys arguing? You better not be. Oh, they are. They're arguing. Maybe Amelia is a little like, but, you know, you also shouldn't be seen alone with the gardener. But anyway, so... there's that. I think we're actually going to wrap up here. I didn't have as much time to do some videoing as I wanted to today, but I wanted to do this, so I made some time. Let's just see if she ever got to level 4 of dancing. She did. Okay, so everyone is good. Everyone, and Bess Sterling is still asking for money. Okay, so everyone's good. Unfortunately, we did lose Simon. Do I need to remove him from here? Yeah. Simon. Poor Simon. But you know what? He had a good life with a wonderful family, and his children are going to have the best drama ever. So I guess that's where we're going to wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Let me know what you think. Next time we will have the children be, you know, out of mourning so that we can start going back to dealing with the stuff with Baron, the stuff with Robert, all of that. So that's where we're going to catch up in the next one. So I will catch you then.